Hey, how you doing? Just a random live stream. Trying to see should I face this way? No, sun's too the sun's too bright there. Hey, Dennis, how you doing?
Good, Wendell. How about you, sir?
Good. You get your doorknob fixed? Or are you stuck? Are you stuck in the house?
Neither one. I can open it with a pair of pliers, but the hardware store is closed, and it's a 30-minute trip to go to Walmart or sorry, Home Depot. So I'll repair it tomorrow. It's fine. I can open it with pliers. I remember the day when I was a poor guy, and
It's funny. It's funny you should say that because I got the same issue up here.
Really?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you need to go to the store, it's a trip. It's not like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. No.
Most everything's convenient, but after 5-6 o'clock, it's a different story. So, looking for your channel here.
So you got yourself a sunset coming, huh?
Story. So, looks like we got one developing that's going to be pretty nice. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, we're preempting what Mel's on tonight, right?
Lloyd is.
Lloyd, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. This is Monday.
Yeah.
Not Sunday.
Mel was on yesterday and Lloyd's on today. So. But it happens that way. I mean, if you have enough friends, you're going to be conflicting with somebody all the time, right? So.
Well, I never looked at it that way. You're exactly right.
It is. True. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you just got to do what you want to do, right?
Yeah, there comes a time, and I try to catch the opportunity. Of course, Saturday and Sunday, those are scheduled things, but the impromptu sunsets and that, if I see them setting up nicely, I'm going to go live. That's, just the way it works.
And if you haven't noticed, I can make the sunsets a lot easier than the sunrises right now.
Really? Is that so?
I get up the other day and it's like, drone bumps like 4:45.
The latest two were at 5:30. Well, he planned to go at 5:30 on Saturday, and he did go at 5:30 on Sunday. So it's getting later now. The sunsets are, we're moving toward winter.
So what is it every day? Is it move up? How much does it move every day?
A couple of minutes at its peak, which is around September. A couple of minutes in a day, but.
So it, depending on the time of the year, it goes faster. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Well, as it reaches and I forget the apogee and the perigee. Anyway, as it reaches the high point and the low point, it slows down.
Huh.
Okay. And so, we had the same amount of sunlight time. I don't recall the exact name for that term, but we had the same amount of sunlight time for a period of about hey New Orleans girl Nagi, 2 or 3 weeks. It didn't change at all, not even in seconds.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But now that both the sunset and the sunrise are moving closer to one another, so that by I don't remember the number anymore, but I think that by when is that? By December 21st, December 20th, it would be the
right.
We lose 4.5 hours of daylight time, if you will.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's about 2 hours on the sunrise side, I think, and 2.5 hours on the sunset side.
Hey, Pia.
Hi, Pia.
That's why I can usually make your broadcasts in the fall time and the winter time.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. After March, it gets significantly easier. Yeah. I'm sorry, before March and after September.
There you go. I want to make sure I put the link in there in case any new folks want to come on. But yeah, I didn't have anything to do. I got done with all my errands and my chores, and I was sitting outside, and you talk about you got too many friends. I said, gee, I wonder how many friends I can find. I can find.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so, but I did I think you saw that I did the wine cruise wine sale they call it. That's the second time I've done that. That's pretty nice. It was a little windy last night, but what they do, there's the lady that runs it, and she'll bring out like 5 wines and then talk about them, and then you get to sample them. So yes, I'm still in Maine just for one more day. I leave tomorrow.
Can you turn your camera? Can you show us the beach?
I can't. I tried to do that. It looked like the sun was too.
Oh.
There we go.
There you go. The beach? That's a lake, right? Or is that the ocean?
Yeah, it's a lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little lake. So, yeah, I started coming up here in like 93, 94, and then around 98, I said, I just got to get my own place. This is just beautiful up here. And,
oh, yeah.
And I used to rent it out, and now I stopped renting it to people I don't know. If somebody wants to use it, they can come up and just, come up and use it if I know them. So.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, if you want to, I could have somebody in this all year long, because I would always have.
I have no doubt.
I'd always have people in the winter that would want to come and stay here for the whole winter. The different. Sometimes they're students, sometimes they were teachers. I had one guy who was here for 2 or 3 years. He lived on a boat during the summer, and then he lived here in the wintertime. So,
oh my, that's a tough life.
Isn't it though?
It is. Poor guy. I really, really feel sorry for the person.
I met he reminded me of this guy I met in Germany once. I won't tell you the long story. I'll say that for another time. But the short story was, in the summer, he was in Germany running a sailboat class. And then in the winters, he was in Orlando doing tennis lessons.
Oh, my. So what's the snow situation like there in the wintertime?
It varies, but it's not like unbearable. So, I mean, they're prepared for it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that, yeah.
I keep my driveway plowed, because you never know when I want to come up, and it makes it look like somebody's here. So, I mean, is it cold? Yes. And do they get snow? Yes. But I mean, I will say there's times I've had people shoveling snow off my roof, because sometimes it does get a lot. So.
Right. So Maine should have a lot of nor'easter storms. Would that happen in your area?
Yeah, because I'm right in that area. So Pia says she just published her second book today. Pia, you want to come on and tell us about it, or you want to tell us about it or tell us about it in the chat, one or the other? But there's about 1.3 million people in Maine, and almost all of them are at Portland and below. I mean, Portland only has 60,000 people. So most of the people are below that. And once you get above Portland, it really thins out. So,
yeah, I may have told you. Of course, it's been many years ago. It's probably been 30 years ago once that I was going through Delaware, and we stopped at a hotel there in Delaware and spent the night. And in that hotel room was the South Delaware phone book.
Oh.
It was about this thick, and it had yellow pages. Half of it was yellow pages, the other half was, and it was for the southern part of Delaware. I was shocked.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know Delaware was that big. My daughter lives right on the border of Maryland and Delaware. As a matter of fact,
okay.
she does her shopping, grocery shopping, etc., in Delaware. So,
Well,
Pia says she's running back and forth right now. She's busy taking care of some stuff at home. So,
all right. Like that was many years ago, back when they had paper phone books. I guess they still do have, but I don't get one. But
so yeah, I know. So Pia, if you can hear us, let us know in the chat how we can get your book.
yeah, is it on Amazon or you have a website? Probably. Post your link.
So
Oh, you may not be able to. She may not be able to post a link if she's not an administrator, a moderator.
She's not. I got to fix that. Let me get over to this stream here. We're fixing that at this moment. She is now a moderator.
Yeah, now you can.
So other than broadcasting a sunset, as a matter of fact, by the time you leave, because you said you probably pop off about 20 after, it'll start getting dark here because it gets dark here a lot sooner.
Oh yeah, I'm sure your sunrise is well before New York's.
Yeah, sometimes it's sometime between 4 and 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll just check that out in a minute. Just charging my RC. Let's just see when that does occur for you.
So it has, I wish Rodney was here. Wonder where he is.
Let me hang on. I'll share a link with the guys.
Hey, look, it's Mr. Hope.
Chris Hope. Welcome, sir.
Hey, Chris. We're just sort of hanging out, just having a random chat about whatever.
So I'm just going to post a link to Cool Kids, Chris. You'll see it here in a second.
Which I'm not a part of.
You're not a cool kid?
I'm not a cool kid. That's correct.
Oh,
there's the link for Pia's book.
Cool. So does that talk about the book, or is that just how we buy it? I'm sure it talks about it, right?
So where I was headed, Dennis, what'd you do today? Anything besides break the door?
Broke my door. No, I was just practicing ukulele all day today and learning new songs and stuff. So,
hey, so are you like smart when it comes to electricity?
I can do electrical work.
So I got a GFC that's outside.
Yeah.
And it stopped working.
Okay.
And when I look at it, it's got a cover on it. Mm-hmm. But one of the biggest problems up here are the bugs. The bugs are everywhere. Okay. And it's not working. And I got two of them. I did all that.
You press the reset and it still doesn't work.
No.
Okay.
And then I got a second one out here also, and it's working fine. And so I'm wondering, is it possible if I open it up and take it out, could something have gotten in there and shorted it out?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The reset is mechanical on those on most GFCs. I haven't seen anywhere they're not mechanical. And what it does is actually push when the connection breaks, it flips the physical switch. Okay, and when you push the reset, it puts that switch back in its position where it belongs. So when the connection breaks, it moves the contact away from the power source.
So is it possible if I take this out? Now, Chris says just buy a new one. So
that is the best answer, by the way.
Which I will do if I have to. But do you think there's a certain percentage of success if I take it out and maybe get something to clean it out with, like maybe a dust cleaner or a contact cleaner or something?
Well, tuner cleaner will work. Contact cleaner should work.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But Chris actually has the right idea. It might be rusted out. It might be that you can make it work and If it's starting to rust, the problem is
it's not. So, well, at least I can't tell from the inside.
Not outside, so, right? Yeah. But if it's starting to corrode inside, then you may have other problems that make it less reliable.
Now, let me ask you this: the last question, Mr. Electrician. If I replace it, is it pretty much just like replacing any other outlet? So just
exactly
get another GFC that's similar to this. There's 2 or 3 wires, connect them, and you're done, right?
3 wires. You'll have a contact and a hot and a neutral.
So Chris is asking, do you have power to the? Whoops.
I said contact. I meant ground.
Do you have power to the plug? That I don't know yet because I haven't taken it off. So I mean, it did work at one time. So I've got I do have back in Maryland. I have a little tester. So I'm going to bring the tester up and make sure I got that.
Hey, Ray Kelly.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Creator Spotlight.
Oh, Mr. Mike came by. Hi, Mike.
Blind Neil. Wow. Hello, everyone. This is great.
Yeah, we're just having a random chat.
There's a link in the description.
Yeah, I just posted in the chat there.
I'm in the chat, not in the description. Probably not in the description.
No, I didn't get to that.
Yeah.
What was I going to tell you? I've noticed summertime, a lot of people are cutting back on their live streams, so everybody's off doing stuff, and
yeah, so they have lives. Yeah.
So I was looking and said, "Gosh, who's live tonight?" I couldn't find anybody. I said, "Well, I guess I'll just go do something random and say hello to whoever comes out." So
that's cool. I'm going to be in about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'll catch that. Like I said, if there's anybody still on my here, I can actually pull yours up and share it.
Oh, that'd be cool. Thank you. The problem is you might increase my audience, and I'm not sure anybody wants that.
Well, I got 30,000 views, and I finally got 1,000 hours. Only 3 more thousand.
Only 3 to go. All right.
No, 3,000. I got 3. I got 1,000. So now you gotta get 4,000, right?
That's what I said. Only 3 to. It's not 3. You got 3. You got 1,000. Now you got 3 to go.
That's right. Okay, I thought you said 2. I'm sorry. So it only took me what, a year and a half, 2 years. That's right. You know what my challenge is that, as you know, most of my videos are about 3 to 5 minutes long. So even if everybody watched the whole thing, it's only about 4 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
So
I don't.
Hey, Abandoned Boys, how you doing? Great to see you. This guy does a great channel.
Abandoned Boys.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check you out.
So
I will absolutely check you out.
Yeah, he does a great channel. You need to check him out.
I've been on YouTube 10 years as well, Blind Neil. I think we both started the same year. What do I hear?
I had a spam call that I hung up on. Excuse me. I thought I hung up on it, but I accidentally answered it.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Oh, So Blind Neil says he's been on YouTube for 10 dang years.
10 dang years, yeah. I've been, let's see when I joined. I think Blind Neil was actually a couple of months in front of me. Well, you mentioned that before.
I took advantage of today and put together my show for Wednesday. It's going to be the watch party. So I've got some neat videos to show. Hope people come by. I think I'm gonna stand down for August though. The missus is coming back to town, and we're gonna do some traveling up here. Yeah, Abandoned Boys is at 4,000 hours is a monster. This is for sure.
Yeah. I joined on April 12th, 2008. So I've been on for 12 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're like an early adopter.
Never did anything with it. That's just
like an early adopter. But I think I'm going to take August off. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So. Just to get recharged and focus on some other things.
I understand that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The pandemic stuff has gotten me out of my routine, and I'm eating all the wrong things, and I'm eating too much of the wrong things. And the humidity has given me an excuse not to work out, and so
Right.
I gotta get over that and get back into things. So
That's one of the good / bad things about having a treadmill downstairs, right? So the weather does not impact my ability to exercise. I have to come up with other excuses if I don't want to do that.
so Abandoned Boy says 2007. Boy, that's a long time.
2007. Wow.
No, that's you, right?
2008. Yeah.
Oh, 2008. Yeah, he was responding to. He was reacting to your
right.
2008.
Yeah, I think 2008 is actually when it became YouTube. It used to have a different name, which now escapes me. It wasn't owned by Google.
Wasn't it always YouTube?
No, it was something else. It was something
really?
other than YouTube, if I remember correctly. But anyway, and it used to be that you didn't have a channel name per se. You joined this thing with an email address. And since lovelady.com is my own domain name, I get creative with email addresses, right? And so whatever it was at the time, and we'll just say it was called YouTube, my email address on there was youtube@lovelady.com. All right. That's just what I do. And I can manage spam in that manner.
So why did you decide to go with a channel name that's just your name, as opposed to, I Fly Natural or Drone Bum or etc.?
I don't want to be limited to a particular kind of activity.
Okay.
In people's thinking, right? Most of my videos are about drone flying and that because I got interested in posting videos after I got a drone, right? But it's just it was a dating site. Are you talking about yours or mine, Flying Neil? Anyway, yeah, lovelady.com. Let me teach you how it's done. But anyway, oh, I completely lost my train of thought. So what else do you want to talk about?
he successfully got you off topic.
No, so, but I would be interested in making travel videos and that. I have one video in the works that if I just get over to my neighbors and get him interviewed, it'll be completely off topic from drones, no drones involved whatsoever. And,
so what would the topic be if you interviewed him, or do you want to keep that till you can?
No, I think I've shared with most people that know me already, have already seen the preview of the video. It's just about a Gatling gun.
Got it. Well, look who came by the chat, Mr. Rodney Bell.
Rodney Bell, you were just talking about him, so now you can ask him whatever it was you were thinking.
Well, I wanted him to rub something in with you, Dennis, but unless he comes on, I can't really do that.
So come, the link's there, Rodney. Come on in. Wendell wants to see a fight ensue.
I don't want to see a fight ensue. No. So, how hot has it been in Hotlanta?
95, 97.
When you got all the humidity too?
Feels like 100. Yeah. So today, when I looked at it, was like 11:30 today. It was 90 degrees. It felt like 95, and we're going for a high of 93. So, right at 100 degrees heat index, they call it. So right now, survey says 86 feels like 91. High today was 97. Low will be 73. And the humidity, if you want a number.
And now the weather with Dennis Lovelady. We'll be right back.
Currently 59% today's high humidity was 97%.
All right, so Dennis, I want to bring Rodney in.
Good.
Just say hello. Can we do that? Let's get this off the screen there. There we go. Well, hey, Rodney Bell. What the hell do you look at that great shirt you have on?
Whoa. What a nice, I don't have a shirt like that. I wish
Wait
I
a
was
minute.
in the in crowd.
Wait a minute, Dennis, you don't have that shirt?
I don't
Oh,
have that. No, I was the driver.
I was the driver. I think Rodney got that because he came by the house and watched the concert in person. So
I'm just giving you a hard time. How are you, Rodney?
Oh, we don't have a microphone. We don't have a microphone, Rod.
Oh, I do now.
Yeah, you do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you do.
I got in such a rush. I threw off my old shirt I was wearing, put this one on, and forgot to turn on the microphone.
Yeah, Dennis, I gave those shirts to the band when they came over the last time, and one guy, it may have been two of them said, are we supposed to wear these? I go, no, you don't have to wear them.
No,
they're just
they're
just right. They're just a little thank you for coming out. So.
Oh, and speaking of that, I finally got a USB thumb drive, and I'm going to download the pictures and the video that I took, and I'll be mailing it to you.
And so how'd they turn out?
Some turned out really well. Some didn't. I mean, I got the glare of the sun.
Yeah.
So
and earlier.
See you, Pia.
See ya.
Yeah, bye. So, I guess it was the third time, but I'm still learning, trying to figure out what's the right thing to do and how to work this camera and so on. So Rodney, did you do your walk today?
No, I did not. It was 98 degrees when I got home, and it felt like they said, I think 105 or something like that. So what I'm going to do, I did stop by the base gym today, and since I'm retired Navy, I can use it. However, I only get to use it on even days because of my last name being Bell. So, hey, Chris Hope.
Hey, Mr. Hope.
What's up, Wendell?
Always good, sir. It's great to see you, man.
Mr. Bell.
How's it going?
Good, Mr. Bell. Ring, 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 ring.
But as I was saying, so tomorrow I'm going to go and use the treadmill. And so every other day I'm going to be doing the treadmill. And if the weather cools off a little bit, then I'll probably go ahead and do a walk. But other than that, with the heat the way it is, now in the fall, when it cools down, I will probably start doing walking outside.
I don't blame you. Too hot.
Chris, are you getting any of that hurricane that's coming there or not?
I think we got a little bit yesterday, Wendell. I got a 1/4 inch yesterday evening, about 7 o'clock.
Okay.
But I think it's pretty much all gone.
It's probably pretty hot out there in the field, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty humid. It's not so hot. It's like in the low 90s, but the humidity is like 90%.
I was driving down to the store today, and there's these guys outside building this new house, and you could just tell they were sweating their hearts out, man.
Yep.
Oh.
So earlier in the messenger, you said you were heading back to Maryland tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to head back. So
I bet that's heartbreaking.
It is, as a matter of fact. I was supposed to leave. Yes, today. I was supposed to leave today, but I said I'm staying one more day. So, and because I had nothing to go back to, so there's no reason to hurry back. But and the good news was I fly up here from Baltimore because it's a 10-hour ride if you drive, and there was no change in my price. So,
wow, good.
Wow, nice.
So it even made it even better, you know.
Did you fly Southwestern or?
Yeah, Southwest pretty much is the main carrier out of Baltimore.
Yeah.
And the good news for me is that it's one of their hubs, so I can pretty much get anywhere with a nonstop flight. So that's nice.
I sure wish it would work out that way for me sometimes.
But you fly out of Richmond, don't you?
Well, normally, yeah, I try to, and usually if I fly American, I usually can. But sometimes if I fly Southwestern, um, I have to make a stopover, and most of the time that's okay. But I just kind of like having the you know.
You get them to pull over and use the bathroom, Rodney? Is that what you're saying?
They won't do that. They won't pull over. I don't understand.
That's just wrong.
It is.
Yeah.
That's,
Go up there
that's
and knock
just,
on that window. Hey, man, I gotta go. Pull over.
that's right. Is there a rest stop up here somewhere? So I'll put a plug in here for Dennis. He's got himself a sunset coming. So
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Excuse me. It looks pretty special. So
Getting that voice cleared up too, ain't you?
I was also thinking about doing it because our back deck it's not finished yet, but it's usable. So I think I'm gonna have my hello blind Neil. I think I'm gonna have my stepson paint a landing pad.
cool. Yeah, that'll look
But
good. You need to
we'll
put
kind of
railings
have
on
to use invisible paint because my wife won't like it, I'm sure.
You need railings on that. You hear me?
Yeah, that's the first thing I do. I'd walk off the edge, and it's about a 10-foot drop.
I
It
would
looks
too,
like.
right off the edge. I'd be
Just make
turning
sure-
around
hey,
talking
Rodney,
to
just
somebody walking backward. I do it all the time.
Just make sure that you're above you and the camera's pointed down so we get to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see me walk off the edge?
Yeah, and
or-
make sure you hit the record button too.
Make sure you have a drone up there during all light hours until you get that railing up. Because we want the footage.
Okay.
We want
I
to see a
see.
Rodney fail.
It could get you monetized, Rodney. Think about it.
You're so close.
so close.
I know. And that you know, I got up to 957.
Oh wow.
And I must have made some people mad because I was at 957 and then all of a sudden I dropped back down to 948.
When you get close to special numbers, 1,000 being one of the most special,
Yeah.
YouTube does trimming. They have ways of finding sub for sub where somebody has subscribed to you and they've never visited your channel. Those are the first to go.
Yeah, I see that happen too. I'll get that too because my sub count will fluctuate, one or two every so often, and I think that's what it is. So,
yeah.
I mean, who would unsubscribe if they actually were watching my channel?
Exactly.
Come on.
Nobody. Only an idiot.
So, Dennis, tell us about the ukulele I sent you the picture of.
Oh, I don't know anything about it other than what I researched. But the price on that was what, $98? I think
it was 90 something. Yeah, it was 90
it was
something.
in a consignment store. This was a ukulele, and I just looked up the model number because you had a very nice picture of the. It's hard to do, but he had a very nice picture of the inside of the ukulele here, so you can see the model number and so on. So I just looked it up to see if it was worth that price. Because if it was, if it was a deal, I'd have said, hey, Wendell, as long as you're there. but anyway, so I looked it up and it sells new at the Guitar Center for $49.
I wonder why. I wonder what it was 98 for. I've been there. I go there all the time when I'm in town, and I got myself a Dan Electro amplifier there for my harmonica, and I had to do a little refurbishing to it. But so I always stop by to see what type of musical equipment they got. So
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Thanks for the warning.
You're
welcome.
Hey, walk back in front of that camera again, Rodney. He don't look the same, Dennis.
He doesn't look the same.
Wow.
He does not look the same.
Good for you, Rodney.
That's wonderful.
That's right.
I ain't going that far, buddy, but you look better.
You know what? That shirt makes him look great, man.
It does.
It's a shirt.
This is a nice shirt.
That shirt takes off 15 pounds. I heard.
It's a magic shirt.
It's a magic shirt.
Give him 6
Right
inches on his beard length. Hello, New Orleans girl.
Yeah, that was nice. Rodney, you guys all know this, but he came up on the last time we had the Flagstone Jam. It was nice to see him.
You know why he had to come up there? Because we shamed him into it. Don't let him tell you different.
Oh, I didn't know this part.
Well, it's not the truth, but it sounds good, so we'll just play it up when we get back.
No, I think he actually knew about it before we did. Somehow
I think so.
He'd been talking to you or something, and
well, y'all are neighbors, so it's only right he goes up there.
Hey, Chris, I want to talk to you about old news. Tell me about the tree. How'd things go with the tree with your son?
Oh, it's fine. We pulled it, took my pickup, tied onto it, and pulled it right out of the ground.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was it was a shrub that had turned into a tree. So the roots on it were they weren't too bad.
They weren't that bad.
No.
Okay.
But it did turn in. We got that out of the ground. And then we got hey, Dad, do you think we can trim these up over here? Well, sure. And then we got them cut up. Then we went and trimmed some more. So then my other son said, Dad, I got some stuff at the house. Can we haul it out to the place? I said, yeah. So 3 trips later, we got everything hauled off on the burn pile. And I'm just waiting for it to cool off a little bit.
You know, it's like that. My one daughter only calls when there's something going on. Okay, and I get the call. I get the call the other day. Okay, well, you know, she never calls. Hey, Dad, how you doing? Just thought I'd check in. Hope you're okay. You know. And,
we have the 2 greatest beards on YouTube right here, right now.
You know, they're both. I got twin girls. They're both great. They're like their mother. They're very independent. And the one I was just telling you about, she's like the son I never had. You know, she had her last birthday. She says to me, she says, "Hey, Dad, did I show you what my boyfriend got me?" And I said, "No. What did he get you for your birthday?" And she comes walking into the living room. She's got a new rifle.
Oh, wow!
So
he's a keeper.
So I said, "What are you going to do with that?" And she looks at me like I'm the stupidest guy on the planet. She goes, "Shoot things." Well, I mean,
what do you do with guns?
So.
Gonna club them over the head.
She works with horses all day. So
there you go. Didn't one of your girls take reins on a britches company?
Yes, that's her twin sister. So she's just starting next Monday, as a matter of fact, with Juicy Couture. So yeah, she's going to be there.
I'm sorry, say Wrangler. I'm not quite sure what they are.
Yeah, so they're a blue jean that I can't afford. Is what they are.
Designer britches.
Couture, is that how you say that?
Thank you. Yes, sir.
I thought so, but I was.
That stands for cost too much.
That's right.
That's like, French for cost too much.
Yeah. That's when you're talking about food. Haute cuisine. That means it's too expensive to eat.
I tell you, Chris, you're exactly right. Growing up, Wranglers all I ever bought. That's all I bought.
I wore either Wranglers or Levi's.
I couldn't wear the Levi's, but I still wore the same 13 MWZs that I wore back in the early 80s.
Oh, wow.
Cowboy cut, tied around the ankles.
Sure wish I could wear those that I wore back in the 80s.
You're getting there.
Oh, now I'm wearing the same style, but the size has changed right now.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
I graduated to the John Deere britches size. 40-30. 40-36.
That's what I'm in now.
You're in 40-36s?
I'm actually in 46s.
There you go.
But those are going to be going away, and I'll be going to 44s here pretty soon.
Boom.
Another one bites the dust. That's great.
That's perfect. Go to Goodwill and get you some britches.
Oh, yeah.
That way you don't have to buy a new one until you get to where you want to be.
You can get some nice things there.
I bought a suit from Goodwill, and it was a nice suit.
Oh, I like going to Goodwill. What's funny, last time I went to Goodwill, they had about 200 TVs in there that nobody wants anymore because they're picture tubes.
Yeah, they're the big ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
As well, I mean, think about it. If you have those, you actually have to have the converter box now too.
Yeah.
There's the
Bless you,
converted.
Rodney.
So you know what I
you.
like about this with Bob Casey is that looks just like him. The icon is, that's just like when I see that. Hey, that's Bob. It looks just like him.
Now, Bob Casey's got a beard, Wendell. His beard,
I like blind
his
Neil.
beard goes down to here.
Does it really?
Oh yeah. He told us the other
yeah.
night he's got one that's been going on for a year nearly.
Oh wow, he's like a ZZ Top.
Oh, he's the man. He is the Mac Daddy of Kentucky.
The Mac Daddy.
Who
What's
you
a Mac?
talking about?
What's a Mac Daddy? That's a new term for me.
That's the man. That's the man in charge.
All right, got it. Okay.
I want to embarrass him.
Well, look at that. New Orleans girl's going to start buying those pricey jeans.
I'll let you know when they finally hit the market. They're usually they're a year out. So what she designs now, you won't see in the stores for probably another season yet. So
Okay.
That's cool.
yeah, so it's been fun. We'll go to the store and she'll say, "Well, I designed that," and so it's sort of cool.
So they won't put her name on them, though, right?
No.
That's a shame.
So
Oh, Blind Neil, congratulations, buddy. Wow. From 46 down to a 32.
All right.
oh my gosh, that's great.
I was wearing a 32 waist when I joined the Navy.
Weren't we all?
That was in 1972. How quickly it changed.
Oh,
I wore a 32 for probably about 6 months a few years ago, but it's
How
the
about
biggest
that?
I've ever been.
Well, I actually didn't start going up until about the last 3 years I was in the Navy's when I started gaining weight. So I wore a 32 for at least 17 years.
Wow.
good for
And
you, buddy.
Well, I'm at a 34, and I work to stay there. It's not easy.
Well, you're taller. You're taller than I am. I don't know how tall you are, but you're way up there. So
They're way up there. And you want to know something, Dennis? I got 3 brothers. I'm the shortest of the family.
you told me that. That's I mean, I'm
All
not
that.
terribly short, but you make me look that way. So that's why I don't like you anymore.
I understand. That's
did
okay.
you hear that, Wendell? He
That's
doesn't like you anymore, and this probably drove the nail in the car.
That did. That was the final nail. Yeah.
So,
I ain't even got no nails to drive the coffin, so there.
So Bob Casey put his waders on. I'm not sure.
I
I'm
give
not
him
sure what the conversation was that started that, but
talking about him being the man.
I hope they're comfortable waders.
Hey, Wendell, I'm gonna run over here to Lloyd's channel. He invited me to be on it. He's been doing 5 or 6 people in that.
thanks for coming by. Dennis is going to pop off here pretty soon, so we're all going to
Yeah.
go watch Dennis's sunset anyway. So,
In fact, I think I'll go set up for it right now. And
All right.
Dennis, have a good flight,
Yes.
buddy.
Have a good flight. Be safe.
and as you can tell, it's getting dark here, Chris. So, all right,
All right.
see ya.
Take care,
if
guys.
right.
you're still on,
Bye,
I'll
y'all.
join you, but thanks so much. See ya.
Wendell?
All right.
Take care, brother.
All right, Rodney. Thanks for coming by, and thanks for wearing a shirt. You knew exactly what I wanted to do. I just
I did, and if I hadn't have taken the break on Saturday, I was planning on wearing it, and I was actually planning on wearing it this Saturday too. So, but
don't
we just
worry about it.
did it early.
There you go. All right, I guess I better sign off here too because I'm disappearing.
Yes, you are. See you later, man.
All right, Rodney.
Bye, everybody in the chat.
All right. Hey, thanks. Hey, everybody that came by tonight. Thanks a lot. Dennis, Lovelady. If you don't have his link, I will find it real quick. He's going to go do a sunset drone shot, and his drone shots are great. So hold on a second. I'm going to give you his his link if you'd like to go watch him. I'm going to pop over there. You probably will have to listen to him sing. Here we go. I'm going to put it in the chat here. So here's Dennis's. Oops, there we go. There's Dennis's chat, and oops. There we go. Boom. So it came up. That's how it came up. Hopefully that's his link. If not, reach out to me. Ray, thanks for coming by. Bob, great to see you. Blind Neil, thanks for coming by. And New Orleans girl, always good to see you. And I don't know if Shelly's still around. Shelly was here earlier. And so I'm going to sign off now. Thanks so much. It's getting dark. My gosh, it's getting dark. And hey, don't forget, Wednesday night, Wednesday with Wendell Live. Got my show. Hope to see you there. Good night, everyone.